I got my beef flakes, need a motor real estate, so the money flip a face. Yeah, I got a poker face, that's for real. Sure, that's for real. Yeah. All Ferraris in the product case, in the California base, bitches twerking how I need that. That's for real. That's for real. Yeah. I say hello, baby. I be roller coaster ride. I see features on the bar. Back in the day, I was mopping flies. Bekafuni mali, bekafuni indawo. Ngani wami uphethe usofinda. Zonke indaba buzwa ngemila. Zonke zami ziphuza le mila. Teaser baking up for Frida. I got my beef flakes, need a motor real estate, so the money flip a face. Yeah, I got a poker.
Dumela Muhi, welcome again to another episode of podcast. Ke Friday edition, ke tswere entertainment for wena ke tswere artist mo kasi. Stick around, o tlo performela, re tlo bona ntwe a tumeng ka yona, then you'll tell us whether it's cooking or not. So whatever, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel and comment. Re ke dumedise motjhaki wa ka ke na le nyana ka jeno le.
Shut up.
Dumela buti. Monate mfethu. Ha re kene o di mataba mfethu, ha re na nako, wa tseba nako. Ya nako a emeli nako ya motho ethola. So ke batla o tseba hore who is Ephy E, and when you are not performing, what are you busy with?
Well, hello, what Milan? Well, Ephy E, it's an artist, entrepreneur, Mpandi, a hustler. You call it, real name Ephraim, for those who don't know. Politic Asi, Ephy is an artist.
So we got out when you're not performing, you're hustling.
So I just pay for it. Ask that.
Okay. So let me know, and what was it like growing up, and how has it shaped you or your hustle? You and your hustle.
Actually, thanks for asking me that question because I don't come across it most of the time.
Keep podcast.
Podcast. So I'm glad that I'm in my hood, I'm representing. So not call it in K1, it's a township in K1, it's a section, to a place of success. You can hear the name. So Ephy E, to a very humble kid. They know, I've grown as a man today, but they know, even the oldest know, that Ephy E has been a kid from the hood, and the hood shaped me to become who I am, to be able to represent myself outside the world, you understand? And which is, Kasim is a Kasim fit, you understand? And a lot of things, actually slangs,
exactly.
They perhaps only catch up later and then, they recreate it and make it their own. But being natural, that's what it taught me, it shaped me to be who I am, to stand out.
So what's it? Podcast, we just confirmed that Kasi is the melting pot of all the culture and lifestyle. The verbs, the kitchening, they catch up later on. Marekala hona mo Kasi. Thank you for bringing that up. Can you tell me what was the turning point? Maybe what was the turning point of your life that made you decide pursuing music?
Guess it's just inspiration, Growing up, just being curious about hearing sound. Besides, I grew up a good time so I used to play a lot of music, different genres every day. That music is in my ear every day. I wake up, I sleep with music. Monday to Monday, or sometimes all the weekends. There's no weekend where there's no music. So you understand. So I got inspired, but eventually hip hop is the one that came apart because I felt so connected to it, and it made even today I'm still doing hip hop and I'm happy where I'm at because if I stopped, I wouldn't know or flow the way I flow, swag the way I swag, move the way I move. So man, I guess it's just a blessing in disguise, and actually that turning point, made me realize and brought me back to life. And I'm glad that it was through God, because it's God's, we are here because of in a book. It's more like a chapter.
All right.
So I'm glad I'm in that chapter, bro.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. So, how does your family and your community react, or how does your family or community react to what you are doing, to you doing music?
Well, I'll say from the first go, my first song that I recorded 2014, 13, just ghetto, you know. Every small kid today, they are big. I'll tell you, they still know the song. They still know the first song that I did, ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, from there, ghetto. Like from there up to now, where I'm at with music, it's a different path, man. You know, and I feel like they accepted it. You know, they knew, not like they know that no, if he is an artist, everybody know in the world, oh no, he's an artist and stuff. And I'm glad that, you know, God gave me strength and, you know, how to be able to, you know, even make something, create a little bit, you know, a space, foundation for the kids in the world to be able to also express their talent, like hosting an event, you know. Shout out to all, like, you know, Jamzo there for the stage, you know, been working out, he's a brother to me, you understand, and been working all along together. So, man, I feel like the whole has accepted me. I'm glad that, you know, that's where I came from. They know what I'm doing. So it's easier for me even when I'm outside, for people to relate to me, you understand? Like, whenever you walk, you know, like, you know, if you eat.
Okay. So, let's get to your creative hustle. What else are you doing besides music?
Besides music, I'll tell you, man, like I said on the first when you asked me who I am, what I do, I tell you I'm an entrepreneur. You know? I'm a hustler, you know. So I'm not on music, I'll do some, you know, my 9 to 5 sometimes, I'll just, you know, do my thing, you know, do my planning, but, you know, I'm just there. Just like I'm a father, man, you know, my kids need to eat, bro. I can't just be sitting around and wait out like that. Shut up. So I need to get moving, bro. Because at some point, though, you can't just sit around and wait for someone to put something in you. Exactly. They need to see at least you are trying, you understand? So when you are trying, at least they'll give you that you will be motivated, bro. If you're not motivated inside you, then the next person will be won't even believe in your plan, you understand? So as long as you pray hard, you know, you believe in yourself, you know, you set your goals, you know, like, okay, this is what you want to do. Everyone can change, man. As long as you wake up in the morning, it's a blessing. So you say, okay, you got another chance. You understand? Remember, yesterday it was different. A lot of people didn't get the chance that we got. So
interesting that you mentioned that you are a father, because I was gonna jump into a question to ask you, how do you balance your responsibilities? You know, being a father, being a musician, being a hustler, where do you draw your strength from? Like, and how do you balance that? You know.
Well,
in short,
actually, it's all about like I said previously, like it's all about your setting, bro, your goal and like what you want, you know. Because there is you're a man, you're a father, then you're a leader.
Exactly.
So obviously you have to, whatever you do, obviously you got people looking up to you, man.
Exactly.
If you flop, they might just flop too because you didn't give them enough inspiration. You understand? So actually, I'm trying to balance with music because sometimes it's hard, you know, when you have to go and your kid is there, you have to, you know, especially when you got a family, man, because that's where like a lot of guys get to lose it, you know, lose control of, like, forget about their passion because of, you know, they get to lock themselves up in a position where they don't even, you know, see themselves. Now they only focus on being that person and forget that you're man. The passion is the one that's gonna also build a family to be happy because if you lock yourself now, you're in one place. Now you're gonna have to focus in family, but you know that's where a lot of guys. I'm glad that, you know, I'm still doing music and I'm happy for those people who appreciate me, their family that, you know, support me on whoever, the loved ones, you know.
Okay. Nice one. Let's get into the community and culture. You know, I would like to check your stance on the current events that have taken place. You know, because we are all about the Kasi, but in our view, Kasi is everywhere. Even the kitchen is Kasi, bro. Because, you know, once you go that place, it's a way, guys. If ever bekuthulile sekunomsindo ngama weekend ziyawa sesobona ngamaphoyisa amabeza bazosikhuza, you know. But then you know, but you can take me out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of me, you know. So I want you to let me know your stance on the current things that are happening in Mzansi, you know. In Mzansi, you know, like what's happening today, like the police commissioner, the president. You can just give me just one instance that you can relate us on, you know, because I want the viewers to know that, artists, Zakokasi, or other artists are not afraid or are not, putting their opinions to themselves. But then being an artist, you have a responsibility to teach the community, to teach the children. Then how are you going to do that if you are reserving your comments, your opinions on certain issues, But I'm not putting you under pressure to go deeper, just in general.
Well, it's expression of like, when you said opinions, it's I feel like I see right now, like our country, the economy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, like a lot of guys get to, forget their passion and forget, to move, man, Because right now what's happening, the economy is so high, and the way things are happening, you see there's news of like kids being bullied at school, like there's a lot of things that's happening around communities, you understand? So it's sad when you just woke up and see the news, bro, and especially there was, the incident that happened around the world, like that call me bad, like someone that you always see things happening, but when you see like someone that you knew, you understand? Like it's different. Like like the youth today, bro, like our economy is, I wouldn't say necessarily kills us, but it's all up to us because God lives within us.
Exactly.
So we just have to, be consistent with what we want and just not like I was just like an creator. There's no what's one. As long as you live in tomorrow, bro, you can change, dog. Like, so like just be inspired,
Exactly.
Never mind the circumstances of the economy. The economy is gonna be like that, dog. There's always gonna be prepared. There's gonna be, as long as you move along, people who align with you, they'll eventually fall into place, dog. Like they don't have to understand. So just want people like, even the guy my age, I'm happy like, there've been some of my guys, like they're truly, doing amazing, you understand? And I'm happy for them, they I'm doing my thing. I'm not pressurized, you understand? Because I'm moving on my own path. Hence my face mixtape was make your own path, you understand? Hence like I'm still moving on my own path. I'm doing my thing because I'm not running a race. I'm building my own legacy.
Okay.
And so I feel like, people shouldn't do much because the government will always be the government. They're gonna change the president gonna change. Every bro, it's not like more money, more problems. Every penny comes with its problem. So it's up to you how you make a problem into a solution.
Okay.
But I'll go deep and deep with that. But the economy is just
Yeah.
But I'll just say people, whatever the next voting comes, or you understand, just choice is yours.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting that you mentioned something about bullying. It's alarm. Like it's still rife. And like just recently, Moko Fostoras, we had an incident whereby a grade 8 learner was bullied by a grade 10 plus Msomomu grade 12 Habachomo, and it was Batum by 5. Bamubulishang and a bullying thing since literally gangsterism, since tribalism. So I'm glad that you have mentioned bullying. So Ludi viewers, they know about my stance on bullying. It's intolerable. I can't fix cyber, So I can echo inspiration and influences, who inspires you musically, we can say locally or internationally? Yeah, let's start with Gas. You can start Gas or internationally. Who inspires you? Inspires your music, Sorry.
Yeah, well, my dog, I would say my inspiration of music came from music. I came across. Even today when I get in the studio, I don't even write.
So you don't have an artist because now I do.
Artists that I listen. No, there's a lot of artists that I that they inspire.
I'm looking for that. Drop a name. Drop a name. If
name dropping is gonna be like this guy.
Come on, man.
Okay, bro. Like
we're not gonna say you sound like him.
Listen. Me, I'm just a versatile artist. You understand?
Yeah.
So me, I listen to every music. As long as the music is good to me, they like okay.
But do you understand?
I understand
drawing inspiration.
Okay, I'll say. Internationally or locally or nationally or continentally.
I've just said then or international.
In the hood, I inspire myself and artists that have been, like guys that are doing good, bro. Like, okay, I'll say the guys that I'm working with, understand?
Yeah,
bro. And the producers, HD, man, that guy, man, is being, that's why I recorded my first track there, you understand? And like, there's a lot of artists. I see Bandus is doing good, this DJing, bro, you understand?
Shout out.
I see a lot of artists, then, and when you go to like Casper, bro, you know, like when it comes to mental, like it's a hip hop, you understand? Those guys are doing big, you know, like me, I'm glad, even Nesty C now, so he even, shout out to him, bro, for doing that. I'm glad that, you know, because it's almost same age as me, you understand? So I'm glad that, you know, right now just open a platform where artists can just drop the music, like a distribution, something like that. You know, artists can just drop the music there for free and stuff. But like, you know, artists like that, Casper, because you remember he shot Puma Game in the hood and I had to go to see him first time live, you know. And it was more inspirational, and I used to tell niggas, because like I used to suit him because this nigga is smart, the way he moves, the way he... So looking at me, talk inspirationally, I'm starting to host events too, you understand? And which is, I'm glad, and because that's job creation, bro, you understand?
Okay, we just leave it at that. Cass, Nasty, and all that, you know, because what I wanted to achieve with this question is that, you know, like spirit, yes, it's spirit. It's inspired by
the lyric songs of
that song.
Was it? What song was it?
There's a house song that was sampled from that, you know. That's inspiration, you know, I'm talking about, you know. But then anyway, thanks for letting us in on that, you know. Let me know, is there a quote or a motto that you live by?
Man, me, I live by the grace of God. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Ephy E.
Me, I live by the grace of God, dog. Like, to be honest, okay, I'll say, like as I said, dog, like, it might sound like understand, but dog, it's the grace of the Lord, dog, because the Lord, when He says tomorrow, it's, you understand, tomorrow, okay, you have to go back to, understand, we live by, dog, to be honest, I'm not focused on me, I grew up as a person who never, like, look into people's life and say, okay, I just enjoy what the art of the movement, the art of life, you understand? So I'll say the motto will be like, I'm just wake up inspired, I'm doing music, right? It's me to go to the studio and be doing most music, you understand, and see myself as a brand, you know, that I'm trying to build, you understand? Because like I said from the first, like, I'm not just Ephy E, they're about to, like, you know, see the entrepreneur of Ephraim, you understand? Because I'm about to grow.
But you sound robotic, you know. You sound robotic in a way whereby I could say, because a mojo, a motto, you know, it's something that now we're like, I'm home, you know. I'm home, I'm chilling, yaband or anything like that, you know. And I don't want to do an episode. I'm like, I feel like I don't want to do it. But there's something that will say, Inja one, Inja all. Yeah, one. It's a motto, like, you know, Inja one, Inja all.
Like the people that
then young Sugumi said that thing, like, hey, no,
you have to go do that.
You know, so that was what I'm looking for, you know. So when you're like, no, me, dog, me, I just wake up, me, I just do, like.
No,
so
I didn't say I just.
You sound programmed or robotic like that, like. It's somehow inhumane.
Sorry, can I just elaborate on that? Actually, sorry, my guy, but like, what I meant was, I live by the grace of God. That means, I'm awake as the first. Okay.
It's grace.
It's the grace of the Lord that I'm awake. So I've got a talent. He blessed me with a talent, which is music. You understand? And the inspiration of me sitting down, chilling out, because I spoke to myself that I will never let myself be on that position again where I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna feed my mind with, okay, actually I can't do it. Tomorrow I can't do it. I always have to find something that I'm gonna do. Obviously, I know in my mind that I've got people looking after me. That's my inspiration. You understand? That's my inspiration. Like I've said, I'm a father, man. You understand? And people, I think they understood. So right now, I don't want to go back to that, because someone who's smart already had, okay, this person, okay, he's a father, and obviously now he's saying it's by the grace of the Lord. It's because, okay, he's already know what he's doing. He's an artist. We already got a plan. Sometimes, you know, people get tricked out and, you know, take out a lot of info on podcasts and they can't live up to them. You understand? So I don't want to dwell much. You understand? Like, now people are gonna see if you say you live like, you understand? No, this what inspire you. Okay, yeah, somebody else can inspire you, but as long as it's within you, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's within you.
So yeah, let's go to we are about to wrap it up, you know.
Nice job, man.
This guy is difficult, but we are probing. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Subscribe to the channel, the podcast. It's already Ephy E Friday edition. The hour auto perform Oscar via. You'll check him out and tell us if ever he's cooking or not. You know, what spice or what? You know, or are you ready to eat? So let me know, my man. What's the next move? Any move or project that we should know about, maybe?
Well, thank you for asking me that, bro. Like, you know, this is 2025 currently.
Yeah.
Well, I think people have been seeing, shout out to everyone who's been liking the post that I've been, you know, on socials, you know, trying to post new pairs. Shout out to my boy, Touch My Grip one time.
Yeah.
Because I told him too, like, you know, man, you always gotta have a strength, you know. I was saying on the podcast too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Shout out to
you know,
McCripper.
shout out to you, man, because you.
T-Man McCripper, he was here.
So I'm working on a project which is a featuring on one of the songs, which is currently making buzz. People are fucking with it so much, but it's not yet released. But yeah, we don't know it's an EP. We're gonna make it an album or mixtape. So I can't just do it on a date right now because people. I don't want people to. We say today was which is right now. There's a lot of things behind the scenes which I'm trying to, you know. I'm moving with a strategy. I don't just draw because I have to draw. You understand? I need to know when my people are ready. Then I get to know that I'm ready to. Because once I drop, that will be my baby too. Because I have to baby that. I have to make sure that people, you know, listen to the song. I'm working on a project. So people should just, you know, keep following me on the socials. Ephy E, EPHY _ ESA on Instagram. On Facebook it's Ephy E Moshawa. So thank you for everyone for sharing. Thank you for asking me that, bro. You know? And for pulling me here too, bro. This is, you know, a platform where, you know, even someone who's watching is like, you know.
Exactly. So talk about someone who's watching. Let's say a young man, a young boy is watching. If you had Mike, who to Palamo Dumantlo and speak to the young boys of the hood, what would you say?
I'll say, man, here's a mic, just go there and be yourself. But be yourself, like, just be yourself, you know. You want to inspire, depending on what will be there, like, you know, the whole agenda through that, you understand? Why do I have to take him up to speak, you understand? So it's within them. It's either you're an artist or you're a spokesperson or you're a journalist or you understand? Whatever that you want to put there, you know what's within you, you understand? You know what's your art, you know what's your craft, you understand? So when you're there, there's, let's say for example, there's this influencers, beside influencers, there's investors. Investors around you, there's a mic, you are there. Obviously, you have to put yourself. There's a deal on the table, bro. If you present yourself well, then you got the deal. So what I'll tell a young kid who's looking up to that, or who, you know, just say, like, just believe in yourself and be yourself.
Yeah.
And whatever you have in mind, you only yourself know it. You know, not everybody has to know it, but they can just have to see the work. Only the people that actually want to put in yourself can know what you want to do. Until you're there, that's when everyone can be expressed. You understand? So I'm saying, just be yourself.
That's one.
And never let your guard down. You understand? Just listen to your guard. Just listen to yourself. You know, stay sober. You know, just be good and be humble too.
That's one. That's one. No, shout out to your people. Shout out to you and your people and your team. Shout out to McCripper. Shout out to HD. You know. So we are wrapping it up like that. No, so we're about to go out. He's about to perform. So again, Kipula, Wahopola. It has been good. Another episode of Ronaya podcast. Any last words?
Any last word, people? Thank you. You know, like I said, you know, for tuning in. Just like, subscribe, and keep following us on everything. Keep supporting, guys. Whatever you have in mind. Just start, man. All it matters is start. Doesn't care what you have. Whatever tools that you can build up to get you where you want, start, man. If you know someone, go there and just tell them, bro. Don't even hesitate. Do it and be yourself.
I started to push. Let's start right push. You know. If you have started something, we're gonna push you. If you are stuck on something, we're gonna push again. Start you again.
For real.
So no keep podcast, like, share, subscribe, whatever, hopola. Keep it time available all the time. The Friday edition, we're out like that.
Yeah.
I got my gun being flakes, need a motor, real estate, so the money flip a face. Yeah, I got a poker face, that's for real. Sure, that's for real. Yeah. All Ferraris in the product case, in the California base, bitches twerking how I need that. That's for real. That's for real. Yeah. I say hello, baby. I be roller coaster ride. I see features on the bar. Back in the day, I was mopping floors. Bengafuni mali, bengafuni indawo. Ngani wami uphethe usofinda. Zonke indaba buzwa ngemila. Zonke zami ziphuza le mila. Teaser baking up for Frida. I got my gun being flakes, need a motor, real estate, so the money flip a face. Yeah, I got a poker face, that's for real. Sure, that's for real. Yeah. All Ferraris in the product case, in the California base, bitches twerking how I need that. That's for real.